And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Freshman Podcast, man. It's Money Monday. We're here with Brandon Carter. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, we are live, guys. What's up? Welcome to the Freshman Podcast, regular edition. It's Money Monday, guys, with our boy Brandon Carter.
Yep.
Just so y'all know, guys, starting this week, well, we're going to stream still on YouTube for this week.
Yeah.
But, guys, be prepared. We're only going to start streaming on Rumble from now on and Kick. That is going to be the home base for us. We're not going to be streaming on YouTube after this week. We'll do it this week just so you guys kind of get an idea. But we're transitioning over to Rumble and Kick only for the next couple of months. You know, if we can return to YouTube later on, maybe. But right now, it doesn't make sense for us to stream on here. We have to censor ourselves. It's annoying anyway. Doesn't really serve that much of a benefit. So we're going to be prioritizing streaming on Rumble and on Kick. You guys will get Money Mondays only on YouTube once a week. And from there, you know, just come on over to Rumble and we'll be posting over there.
Yeah, and Castle Club will be fine as well. So locals.
Yeah. Locals, you guys are fine. You guys are going to go anywhere. You guys get everything. But when it comes to this channel on YouTube, we're going to definitely chill back with streaming on here because basically everything we do is hateful content.
Yeah, that's what I'd be saying.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
Right? Even though other people do the same shit we do, literally take our formula and are still monetized.
We get punished for other people's same actions. So,
bro, it's ridiculous. Like there's unequal punishment on there's unequal distribution of enforcement on YouTube with us versus other individuals. So we just got to stop posting on here altogether. See if we get remonetized. If not, then it is what it is.
What?
We can maybe come back. But
why you think that is? Because you were first?
Nah, because we're black, bro.
I know Myron loves that.
Just kidding.
Myron loves that.
It's not because that. It's because we. It's because we talk about a bunch of other shit too. So that's what it is, man.
No,
we got the target on us.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But but it's fine. We'll be on Rumble. We've always been on Rumble. So but like we're gonna be cutting back the streaming on YouTube significantly. Only on Mondays we'll be streaming here. And then other than that, you guys will find all the streams on Rumble or on Kick. So if you are in a country, for example, that doesn't have Rumble, like France or whatever, I think Brazil might not have it, or Russia, no problem. You guys can still watch us on Kick, kick.com/freshandfit, or rumble.com/freshandfit. But YouTube, bro, cook, man. Fuck this platform, honestly. We'll only be on here for Money Mondays, and that's it. And even my show, The Debrief, I'm going to be going ahead and doing that, cutting it off on YouTube as well. Because honestly, I got to censor myself a lot. That one even more, I got to censor myself.
Yeah, for sure.
So on that one, I got to, you know, it's news and politics, but like I can't even get into certain topics on YouTube. I have to fucking end the stream anyway. So
when y'all stop doing that, it's going to be a void. So I should get like 30 bitches at the crib.
There you go.
You should.
There you go.
Nah, I'm good.
We're still going to do the show. It's just that we're going to stream it on Rumble and Kick now.
Yeah.
And we'll only put like clips and shit like that on other channels.
And we can say whatever we want, so.
Yeah, the content's going to be better. We just get that shit off YouTube, reapply, see what happens.
Wait, so this has been Myron censoring himself the whole time?
Yeah,
he can finally say whatever he wants?
Yeah, this is me censoring myself still. Yeah, bro. Yeah, surprisingly. All this time.
Hey, man.
Yo,
say, man.
I know Myron since before this shit came out.
Yeah.
And I've hung out with him. And it's all real, man. Like, it's not an act. None of it's an act. He was saying this shit when no one was listening. It was just me listening.
No, just kidding. But yeah, man. So, Brandon, welcome back to the show, man. Announcements out the way. Can you introduce yourself to the people, man? I know you got some things for us as far as like helping guys with their mindset.
Yeah, man. I'm Brandon Carter, King Keto, Gymnasium Jesus. This is what the streets call me, man, you know. And I've been on YouTube, social media for about 15 years, man. Old school. Like old school. And yeah, man, I teach people how to grow their online fitness business. That's like my main business. I have a few like other things, but if I had to pick one thing that I'm known for is that. Yeah, I definitely do stocks, real estate and shit, have other investments. But my main thing is teaching people how to grow their online fitness business. We've helped over 15,000 people grow successful online fitness business, including one of them
Absolutely.
right here, you know? And, but like, I don't want to come on here and talk about this. You know, when I get on Money Mondays, man, I really want to help the community. Whoa.
Make some money.
There's some little tiny flies in here. Like fresh, man. Is it like this was like at the crib? Like is that what I see?
But kill these.
Like when you're at home, man.
These
like,
bugs. I mean, the bugs.
I have none in my crib, bro.
No, like when you was a baby though. There's like little flies. It's just like remember you to that shit.
No, nigga.
There ain't no flies in Barbados.
Yeah, but not in my crib.
Oh, okay. In my mind, there's like some little kids right now with flies all over their face.
You mean Africa, nigga?
Anyway, man, if y'all see us swatting that shit, it's like 5 flies in here. The fuck was I talking about?
Money Monday, making money.
Mondays. When we on Money, man, I want to talk about just ways to help y'all get money in general. You know, whether y'all want to do online training or not, you know, because it's too many broke niggas out here.
You know what's scary, bro? Like,
What's
I
up?
think coming soon, once AI is fully integrated in most companies, it's going to be hard to make money at a job, or at least a certain job. So having that money-making mindset now will help you in the future for sure.
Yeah, man. You know, it's AI is coming for a lot of jobs. It's replacing a lot of the workforce now. But I think there are a few skills that are more defensible against it so far, you know. And we can talk about some of those things, man. But I think if any of y'all trying to get a come up and really make some real money, I have a lot of rich friends. I've helped a lot of people make money, and I think there's 3 steps examining everybody when it comes to getting rich. What I've seen, right? I'd say step 1 is you got to really have some sort of skill, like a high income skill. You gotta have a high income skill in order to make real money. Because if you don't have a high income skill, then you got to do labor and shit.
Right.
With low income skills, labor, motherfucking construction. Right. There was a point in my life where I had to do shit like that, man. Work security, you know, work for moving companies.
Take the train.
Yeah, man. I was doing all that bullshit because I didn't have any high income skills.
But you're still making 6 figures a year. But it was blood money.
Yeah, bro. I had to work.
Yeah.
You know, like I told the story before. I used to wake up at 4, train people in the morning because I've always been a trainer. Then I would shower at the gym, work security at Soho at the Prada store, and that was like 5 days a week. And then on the weekends I'd wake up early, and I would manage a restaurant in Queens, and this was like 12, 14-hour days, like 7 days a week. And I did that for like 2 years. And then I had to figure out some high income skills so I can get out of that situation. Because otherwise you're relegated to labor.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even being a trainer, like you're stuck with your clients physically there for the most part, and it's kind of like,
well, being a trainer in person is good, but it's typically not like a high income skill. You know. Now what I had to do was I had to learn online marketing, digital marketing. I learned how to build websites. We ain't got all the shit. We didn't have all the shit that we have now. Like there wasn't no fucking ClickFunnels, school, chat, all the shit where you can build a website. Like I had to code that shit. I had to teach myself how to code it with HTML. You know, but like when you start learning, when I learned online marketing, that was the first high income skill that I really learned. And then I started to stack them. It was online digital marketing. Then I learned advertising, you know, and I learned copywriting. And then I got really good at sales. I was already pretty good at sales, but sales. And then now I had a high income skills stack. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you were able to use the different skills to make money kind of on top of each other to accentuate the other.
Exactly. Because then if you have a skill stack, then you can actually deploy that stack against any goal. You get what I'm saying? Like I just stayed in the fitness industry because that's where I had more expertise and passion. You know, I still like enjoy training people, but I had to find a way to turn that into a high income skill. That makes sense. So there's a few high income skills I think that these guys should focus on if you're really trying to get money.
Yeah.
So is it okay if I list them?
Yeah. And then guys, just so you know, we're gonna go ahead and have a Zoom call with the Cast Club guys as well on air with y'all, and be able to answer questions, and then we'll also open up the phone lines. But we're gonna prioritize Castle Club guys, answer their questions first. So we might answer one phone call for every 5 Castle Club guys.
I caught one of them flies
Oh, you did?
on accident and landed in my water.
That's good. I'll get you another one. Go ahead.
All right, so high income skills. Step one, develop high income skills. Here's the ones I recommend, especially because they're more future proof, right? So high ticket sales. If you can learn how to do high ticket sales, I think we got to have a long way before AI is good enough to replace a good salesperson.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And even when it is able to do it, it can only do it over the phone, right? But a lot of times people are going to want to talk to a person either in Zoom or in person. Like people still do sales in person and make a lot of money. And it's going to be difficult for AI to beat an in-person salesperson who's good, right? And that could shield you. I know people, like one of my sales guys, man, he paid him $400,000 last year.
Sheesh.
Yeah. You know, and I know people who made up to $1 million a year in just commission from sales. Does that make sense? So I would say the first one is high ticket sales. Another high income skill that you can focus on would be, all right, thank you. This one's a little more vulnerable, but copywriting.
Right.
Now, copywriting is super vulnerable when it comes to AI.
Yeah.
Especially now.
I don't know if I would start it now.
Yeah.
You know, if you already got it.
5 years ago it was crazy, but now
It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It is a high income skill even right now, but I don't know like a few years from now.
Yeah.
Do you think emails are still very effective,
Bro.
for marketing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like 100% is still the younger generation doesn't see it because maybe you don't look at your email, buy stuff, but there's a lot of money. 30% of online purchases come from email in general, like across the board. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the reason if you go to Target, they asking for your email. You know,
Email marketing is still very valid.
Yeah. No, you buy something from Victoria's Secrets for one of your white women, right? Let's say you had Victoria's Secrets buying some white women some lingerie, right? And they gonna ask you for your email, brother. They're gonna ask you for your email.
Not my Instagram or phone number.
Nah, they're gonna ask you. But the reason these multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar companies are doing it because it still works.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it if they have some of the smartest people in the world who work at fucking Target. You know, like straight up, because they're a huge
To
company.
find ways to make more money.
Yeah, Target.
Generate more revenue.
Yeah, for sure. And so email still works. Copywriting, it's a high income skill. I don't know if I would start learning it right now. I think there's other things on this list that are less vulnerable. Right.
So sales, copywriting, and then
Coding. Now I know people are vibe coding and all this shit, but the vibe coding is not good enough. Right. So if you can do or coding or software engineering, if you can do full stack software engineering, let me tell you. So there's this kid, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to shit on him, but I knew he was really good at software engineering, full stack, and I came to him with this idea of an application I wanted to develop. He took the idea, did it himself, and he got $17 million in VC funding.
what?
Wow.
I'll show you. I can show you if you don't believe me. I'll show you the text message. I won't do it publicly, but I'll show you guys the text message between them.
That's
Who
nuts.
is this kid?
I'll show you after this. You know what I'm saying?
Do I know him?
Nah, you don't know.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's a finesser. Is he white or black?
Asian.
Oh, that's even worse. He's smart finesser.
Nah, he's
Damn.
super smart. He went to Columbia.
That's
And,
messed up.
hey man, but just what did he know that I didn't know? He didn't even have to come up with a good idea, but he knew software engineering. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's another kid. I don't know this kid, but I know the story. He spun up some software called Riz GPT.
Riz GPT.
Yeah. And another one, LooksMax and GPT.
Okay.
He's obviously in
In
a
the dating
space adjacent to this, right?
Yeah.
And he's like in the dating space. He's like this, like if Fresh and Fit wasn't racist. And, I'm fucking with you.
That's all good.
I'm fucking with you. It's a comedy skit, man.
It is a comedy skit.
It's a comedy skit. But he went in. He had LooksMax app and a chat and Riz GPT. He made $10 million, man.
That's
23.
wild. At
Right?
23.
I'm telling you, software engineering, especially if you could do the full stack, start to finish. So the front end and the back end, right? A lot of these vibe coding tools, they're good for front end stuff, but like as far as back end implementation, that's where if you can do all of it, that's where the real money's in.
I'm seeing as well kids doing prompts, like coding, where they just give people prompts and they make a lot of money for companies too.
Yeah, we're gonna get there because that's on my list.
Okay.
That's on my list. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do it in order because this is how I memorized it. And so we got high ticket sales. It's good. Copywriting, you can still make money. I still pay a copywriter now, but his days are numbered. The writing's on the wall.
Yeah, facts.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
And
Coding. Full stack.
Full stack software engineering. Full stack. That is very important. You got to be able to do it from start to finish, from the rooter to the tutor. All right. Then we got project management. Project management, man. There's still companies who hire project management managers and pay them to like run the whole project. You know, like actually put everything in order. AI can't do that yet. You know, there might be maybe there's a world where you in the future where you won't need a project manager. But I think there's something about humans and actually working with humans and working with personalities that I think is going to be around for a long time.
Yeah, I think the feeling of meeting somebody in person, making that connection, pause,
Yeah.
helps a lot with sales, you know?
Yeah, but it's like not even sales, just project management, like dealing with teams. Like if you have somebody who's in charge of different teams and making sure projects get done, these are things that make they pay a lot of money. You can make multiple six figures being a project manager, right? And you can go a lot of this stuff, man. You can go on like Coursera. They have like a lot of free courses or like cheap. Google has it costs $50 a project management certification made by Google.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Google makes courses. You already know that. They on Coursera. IBM has it, you know. Like straight up, and they can go learn some of these things, get a certificate from Google, and a lot of job applicants will let people will take them as requirements.
That's serious.
It's take it seriously, you know, straight up. So we got project management. No, now we have there's I don't want to say website development, but funnel building. Like people, if you know how to build sales funnels and like click funnels or that's the
Even
main
now, you don't think
platform.
that's going to get outsourced by AI soon?
We got a ways to go because
Okay.
there's a creativity. It definitely can, right?
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. Nothing's 100% safe from AI, but what I've seen is a good human is still better than AI at almost everything. Almost, maybe not math and shit like that, but anything that's creative, that takes some creativity, a good human is still better, right?
Yeah.
Like you can get
Than being generic. Because you
Yeah,
got to remember that they're going to get spit out like a body response and shit like that.
yeah, right now AI doesn't have a soul. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can see the soullessness of it. You know.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. Yeah.
That's coming.
Here's the thing. AI makes all these jobs easier right now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like AI makes all these jobs easier. So it's like you got a window. You still have a window with some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And there's low barrier of entry for most of it. Right? This one is safe for a long time. If you can buy ads, an ad buyer, like someone who could buy Facebook ads, Instagram
Okay.
ads, Twitter ads, a media buyer, you know, YouTube ads, Google ads, that's super safe for right now. And AI will help you a lot with that because if you learn, AI can help
Well,
you
you
with
can
the
pump out
copy.
ads.
You can pump out
Yeah,
ads.
you can literally, it helps you pump out ads and make videos.
You can pump out creatives, right? If you know how to do AI, like I've posted videos of me that was done by AI and people ain't know. I'm not gonna tell you which ones. Yeah, and I posted like AI pictures of me and people ain't know, right? So imagine if I'm a media buyer.
I saw one yesterday.
You saw one?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You know, and all right, so Fresh knew. We fooled everybody but Fresh.
Yeah.
No, but I know this dude. Fresh was like, what the guan?
Yeah.
Lot of mercy. Is that how they talk? Yeah.
Cheese on bread.
What's he doing, man? Yo. Now that's real, man. It's Fresh, you fucking up. So here's the thing: Fresh can't tell. Fresh can't tell the AI from the fake. Yo, but an ad buyer, like some of my friends who make the most money are media ad buyers, where they do ads for YouTube, Facebook, for other people. And this is really out of everything on this list, that and sales are probably the things so far that I've named that are more that have the most defense against AI. Yeah, for sure. All right. And then so you got funnel building. What did I say? Funnel building, media buying. Okay, yeah. And then you're like, so what you were saying, there are people who are prompt engineers, like prompt engineers or AI specialists. I think that might be better, like AI specialists, not just prompt engineers, because you can still make money as a prompt engineer. And there's companies hiring. Google has a prompt engineering certification.
What is prompt engineering?
Prompt engineering is coming up with the best prompts for people, or for companies or resources, so they can use AI more effectively, because it's only as good as the prompts you put into it.
Oh, like how to ask AI properly the question, or how to get the information from AI properly.
How to get it properly, right? Because a lot of times people will say AI is bullshit, or they'll say, oh man, this AI video looks fake, or this AI image looks fake, or whatever. But with the right prompt, with the right prompt, that should look right. And there's people who do that, prompt engineering. In fact, Google has a whole course on Coursera called prompt engineering. It's like $50.
Shit.
Yeah, I took it. Okay. It's like I got the certification as I'm a certified Google prompt engineer. But anybody can get that shit with you $50 and go through the program and answer all the questions, you know. And it is, but the real money is setting up automations, and agents for companies. That's where you would make the money, like setting up AI agents. So I know some, like for you guys, right?
Yeah.
I know somebody. He sets up AI agents for people and AI infrastructures for companies.
Okay.
And he can make it so he did this for another YouTube channel where as soon as they post a video, it's automatic without a human interference. It's sent somewhere where they find the best, where it gets clipped up. And then those clips get posted as shorts.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Automatically, hands off. He got paid a lot of money to set that kind of thing up. Right, so if you can learn these things like AI automations, how to build agents for companies, like companies will pay a lot for that. I know people who've paid a good amount of money to get set up with some AI agents. You know,
shit.
Damn, we could fire some clippers.
You know what I'm saying? Now, again, at the same time, the technology now is not as good as your best clipper, probably.
Yeah.
You know
the thing with clipping is that like there's such a there's yes, it's easy barrier to entry, but like the best clippers, like. They're just able to do certain things that, like, you know, other clippers aren't.
Yeah, the cream rises to the top.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, clippers, there's something.
And it's an expensive thing to get into, bro. Like, for example, like on Twitter, bro, these streamer niggas, bro, they just pay these clippers a bunch of money to only clip their bullshit stuff, and no one else can put their shit in.
You know who I saw today everywhere?
Oh,
Neon. That nigga was everywhere.
Well, they said something about him spending like hundreds of thousands a month on clippers, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hundreds of that. And that's, bro, people try to tell me, oh, Myron, you spend too much on clippers. Bro, you don't know how expensive it is to have clippers.
It can get clipped. It can get,
it's fucking expensive.
And listen, he's putting in the work, though. Iggy Azalea, all these people, I'm like, bro, props to you for getting those collabs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then, so you have that. Then if you have somebody, if you can learn software engineering, software development, we kind of touched on that already. That's going to make a lot of money. And data science. I'm telling you, data analytics, data scientists, this is where you can go and take data and like make sense of it for companies and find different connections. That's another skill that makes a lot of money. And you can get certifications for that online. Like IBM has a online certification for data analytics and data science. So does Google. I think Microsoft has one too. And they have courses where if you take them, people take it seriously. Like, I'm just trying to give y'all like real game, you know. Like, if you're really trying to get out the trenches, you know, like learn. You need to learn some of these skills.
Things that guys here that are listening, they can like look into this stuff because this is the future, bro.
Yeah, it's the now.
Yeah, people are buying land as well to build data centers for companies.
Yeah, man, they're not fucking around. Yeah. They're not fucking around with this shit. Now, and AI can't replace a good data analytics person or a good data scientist. Yet, but AI can really make their job way easier.
Yeah.
Like if you were a data scientist now versus like 5 years ago, it's like way easier now.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to learn some code. You have to learn Python and shit like that, right? But it's not as labor intensive as it used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Now, then there's video editing. This is where the clippers and shit come in, right? Because these clippers get paid. Video editing, this has a lower barrier to entry, you know? And AI, I think it can assist. Right now, I don't think any AI is good enough to replace a good clipper or a good video editor.
Yeah, the best clippers are still doing it themselves, but
or just video editors, right? Someone who's good. It's not. there's no AI that can beat a good one yet. You know, like I pay my video guy. He films and edits my videos. You know, he gets over 6 figures a year. I have 2 of them. I pay him over 6 figures a year. You know, and it's
well, editing is the worst. That's the first thing,
bro.
If you decide to get in this world, like the first thing you got to do is outsource editing, bro. That shit is the fucking.
That was my first hire.
Biggest time kill.
You know, that was my first hire ever.
Yeah,
this dude named Harry in London. He still works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Shout out to him.
Yeah, bro, because it's the most time. It's the most time burden one. Like that's the first thing you want to get off your plate if your goal is to like be as resourceful as possible.
We used to have Tom back in the day.
Yeah.
He's gone now.
Hey man,
Just
rest in peace, Tom.
No.
Yeah. Oh no,
somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's still.
he put us on one of his guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Tom.
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
that's the homie. And then coaching though, coaching is still. You can still do it and still make money, and it's going to be difficult for AI to replace it because a good coach doesn't tell you what to do. A good coach keeps you accountable. You know, make sure you do it.
Yep.
You know, so and we can ignore machines. Like you ignore notifications. What AI gonna do? Send you a notification that you'll just swipe away?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I was on Trump's text message list and Kamala's Harris text message list.
Interesting. Okay.
And
you want to see their email marketing?
Them. Yeah, I ignored them all. Right, you know, that's how I know it because it was all like fucking. If Trump would have hit me up, I'd have picked up. I'd have picked up if Kamala had picked up. Like that mouth dude. I'm just joking. I got a girlfriend. But you know what I'm saying? It's like if a human would have hit me, it'd have been different. You get what I'm saying?
Did you do that to like experiment and see how they run their email list?
No, I've just voted Democrat and I voted Republican in my life. So I just, you know, I've been a part of both. So I've been alive a long time, a lot of elections.
All right, fair
you
enough.
know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like it was like to experiment or whatever.
Nah,
okay, so you actually did work on it for political reasons. Okay.
Yeah, I'm an independent. I'll vote for whoever I think is gonna put me in position to make the most money.
Sure.
That's how I vote.
Yeah, but I think with these current high end skills, bro.
Oh no, I'm sorry,
more?
Coaching. But like I'm telling you, you can get into that, right? And that's probably out of all of these, this might have the lowest barrier of entry. You know, because you just have to be better than the people you're coaching. You get what I'm saying? Like you could, like Mo right now can coach somebody on running a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure,
yeah.
He knows how to do it. He can start doing it and getting paid to do it. You know, you've coached people on dating. You've coached people. You know, when you were in my high ticket trainer program, it's like it's the lowest barrier of entry, but it's people still need it because a good coach keeps you accountable.
Yeah,
they can get the information from anywhere, but that's not new, right? There was muscle magazines when we was kids. There was YouTube videos, tons of YouTubers, but nobody's going to make them do it. A coach does.
Also, it's not tailored towards them. You know,
exactly.
It's more general.
A coach can make a plan for you. Now, ChatGPT can do it too, right? You know, AI can do it, but that doesn't mean you're going to do it. That doesn't mean you're going to do it. So a real coach, actually, their job is to keep people accountable, you know? And I think that's where the biggest opportunity is. For example, well, it's the lowest barrier of entry. I think everything we mentioned really works. For example, if you were an online trainer, this is what I tell people. If you get 25 clients, and we have different pricing structures that I teach, but if you had 25 clients paying you $80 a week, and you kept an average of 25 clients for 52 weeks a year, that's $104,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's almost like just under $300 a day.
Yep.
Right? And you're making 6 figures, and you only need 25 clients. You don't have to have a big following. You don't have to have any overhead. You know, you don't have no startup costs. Mm-hmm. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like online coaching, you can do it, and people say it's oversaturated, and that's why I teach students ways to actually stand out and get their first clients. But bro, you only need 25. Like, who cares if it's oversaturated? You don't need a fucking million.
Yeah, you don't.
You only need 25 to make 6 figures.
And especially if like you're in good shape or whatever, like people will. I think the key is you got to be in good shape. But like,
if you're in good shape,
absolutely, you can do it.
And you don't even have to be.
Guys, I didn't have a following. I did that shit.
Yeah, but he had no following.
I had less than 900. This is when I was working for the government still.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've seen YouTubers with less than 10K subs making hella money from memberships.
Yeah. Bro, so, way less than less than that, man. I've seen guys with 2,000 followers following our systems and stuff make like 20K a month.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
the smaller your following, the more you're gonna have to be more creative with your sales and be really good at what you do.
A lot of elbow grease.
Yeah, you're gonna because when you have a huge following, to monetize that on a high level is a bit easier than when you have a small following. But you can absolutely make a bunch of money with just a couple of thousand followers. You're just gonna have to provide a lot more value and then be more sophisticated in your advertising, having ads and all this other stuff.
Yeah, or you can have ads, or
that's what most niggas. Actually, now that I think about it, most influencers don't get organic traffic like that. Like for their sales, they run ads. You guys go on Instagram. All these dudes are running ads, bro. Like a lot of them, because it's very difficult to build a legit audience, a huge legit audience. So they'll be like, "Fuck that! I wanted to sell ads."
I tell my students, don't run ads until you're making 10K a month, because you can. Okay, so here's the game plan.
I think that's like one of the best tips you give guys.
Yeah, because you start running ads, it's like you don't know what works yet. You haven't cultivated your sales system. You haven't cultivated your onboarding system, and you don't have a proven system yet. You got to have a proven system first. Then start putting ads on it. Ads are like gasoline. If you got a little flame going, you put gasoline on it, then it explodes. You know.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah. So, but like I'm just telling you, just focus on that first 25. You get 25 people if they pay you just $80 a week, which ain't much. The average in-person trainer is charging $100 an hour.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you got to see them motherfucker like 3 times a week.
Yep.
And they're not even gonna help you with your diet.
Yep.
They're not gonna make sure you hit your calories every day.
They're only helping you with they're only helping you.
You paying them by the hour like an escort. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking.
Why are you looking at fresh?
Why you looking at me, nigga?
I'm just fucking with you, man. You won't pay the escorts. The escorts fuck you for free.
Thank you, sir.
But that leads us to problems, because then they fall in love with this nigga, bro. We selling them dreams of shit, bro. If he paid them, we wouldn't have these problems.
My man, this the only nigga who could finesse the escort.
Bro. Yeah, for real.
That's how y'all should have been.
That's what got us in trouble.
He finessed the escorts. You know.
Nigga finessed them all the time.
Then she tried to finesse him.
Yeah.
We thought we was gonna have
baby.
We thought we was gonna have a Oriental nephew.
Nah, nigga.
I was excited to
Kung Fu.
I was excited to teach him about, life and stuff, the nephew, and he was gonna teach me karate. You know?
But nah, man.
What was we talking about?
Fuck these hoes.
Escorts.
Oh yeah,
by the hour.
Yeah,
escorts.
The trainers
Should have done that. Yeah.
They get paid by the hour, but when you do online, it's like you're not getting paid for the hour because you're not training with them. You give them the plan and the diet on their own, and then your job is to make sure they do it every day and keep them accountable. And it's really easy. What do they get for the $80 an hour? With fitness coaching, other types of coaching, there's other ways to do it.
Yeah.
Right. But with fitness coaching, what they get is you're going to give them custom workout plan, custom meal plan made just for them. Right. And you might update it every month, or some people do it bi-weekly or whatever. And you check on them every day. You make sure they do it. You can use an app called Trainerize or Coach Fitness or any of these apps, right? Or
Trainerize is really good. I didn't know you were going to tell them. Yeah, Trainerize is very good. I think it's one of the best.
Yo, I'm coming out with mine.
Oh, good.
I'm coming out in like next month. I should have my
so then all your students can just use that.
All my students, or even you're not my student, you will use it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have it out to the public for everyone to use, because there's some things that can be done better. But honestly, when I first started, like none of that shit existed. I was using Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Just like Google Sheets, I mark your fucking calories, and that's just where the thing is, just to make sure they do it, keep them accountable,
absolutely,
every day, and then you have a check-in call with them once a week, and that's what they get.
So I keep hearing from other millionaires to build an app. That's the way out of this current climate.
I mean, I think that works. That's what comes in one of the skills. I said software engineering. Like that's one of the skills. And so that's step one. Develop some sort of high income skill. You can go get courses online. There's free resources. The problem with the free resources, they're cool. They'll teach you some free resources, and it's better to have a coach, because someone can almost grade your work. Right, you can learn it in I don't know how you learn high ticket sales from just a course or some books. Because without doing it, you got to practice.
I can read the info, but I don't know how to use it properly to execute.
My nigga, you can you can read as many fucking books on swimming as you want, but you got to get in the water.
Yeah,
right. And if you get in the water with a coach, I'm teaching my son to swim. Right, boom, I got him in the classes. I'm taking him to classes, and he's in the water with the instructor. I could just say, hey, man, read this book on swimming.
yeah.
And then just throw the nigga in the pool. And he might get it, he might not, right? But but you know, when I got him an instructor, now he swims very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Cuts
saying?
the learn time down.
It cuts the learning time. And I don't know how you read a book about sales and then think you still got to practice. Like me and my sales team, we practice every day.
Yeah.
Every morning we wake up and we like practice like objections. We and
It's like a muscle.
yeah, it's like a muscle. It's like anything else, right? So that's why it's best to get a mentorship. But maybe you're in a position you can't afford to get a mentor, right? Then yeah, do whatever you can with any of these skills to learn as much. Take the courses, do whatever you got to do to learn it. And then the next step would be to train some people for either if you're doing training, but help some people with whatever skill you had, help them for free. Like if you're building websites, build some websites for people for free. If you're doing sales, tell somebody you need to get your, hey man, I'll do sales for you for free, right? In exchange for testimonials.
Yep.
You know, if you ain't
Fantastic
got
way.
yeah, because that's what we taught in High Ticket Trainer was to find some people, get the fattest people you can find, because fat people lose weight faster, right? Because like they just the more body fat you have, the easier it is for you to lose it. You lose it, and that'd be a more compelling testimonial, right? But train them for a month, in exchange for a testimonial, and then use those testimonials to get paying clients.
Yeah,
you know, you can do that with any skill, not just coaching. You know, do it with sales. Do it if you data analytics. Say somebody, man, I'll run your data through Python or whatever, and for a month, clean it up in exchange for a testimonial. I'll run your ads for a month in exchange for a testimonial. I've seen people do that. People's done that with me. He was like, yo, I'll run your ads for a month. And back in the day, I was like, all right, let's see what you got. For sure.
did it work?
Yeah, it worked. I gave them a good testimonial. I didn't hire them because they didn't run ads better than me. At the time, I was looking for someone who could do it better than me.
Yeah.
And they were good, but they weren't better than me. That's why they run around doing shit for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like where I was like really good at it at
Yeah.
the time.
And you run ads for a bunch of people. People don't know that. You actually run ads for a lot
Behind the
of
scenes.
very popular influencers.
A lot of big fitness guys I was running ads for because, like I'm saying, it's just that skill stack. Like,
Yeah.
you can have
So
just
this
one
man
and
an
that's
ass,
great.
bro. I said, fuck that, man. Like,
Yeah.
you need someone that really understands Facebook, that understands Meta, that has a relationship with Meta, because there's a whole other infrastructure you got to deal with when it comes to dealing with the advertisers on that platform. So
Yeah.
hell, we can't even do it. Niggas banned us.
Yeah,
Y'all got banned on
We can't do it. Yeah.
Listen, man.
So yeah,
Myron has chosen to play the game on hard mode.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But
Myron's
yeah.
like,
It's
you
all
know
good.
what, man? Let's see how difficult I can make this.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things that actually keeps you from getting in trouble, though, is if like you're with Meta and you buy ads from them, they'll be way less susceptible to banning you because you make money with them.
Actually, there's a loophole. If you buy ads from Meta directly and you get issues with Instagram or Facebook, they'll fix your account like this because you're a paying member for their.
We should probably.
It's too late because we can't make an ad account. We can't make it now.
Damn.
I got an idea. I just came with an idea.
Or if someone
I
did
just
it
came with an idea.
because it has
Hey.
it tied to our accounts. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. But I just came with that. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Sorry.
you can do some stuff for something for free to get experience, right? And then once you have experience, now you got experience and testimonials. Then you can go out and get some paying clients, right? If you're starting your own business, or you can get hired if you're looking for a job. Either one,
All right.
right? And then then that's the 3-step protocol. Decide on what high income skill that you want to perfect, right? Learn as much as you can about it, then train some people. Then help some people for free using that skill for testimonials, and then you'll be able to go out into the marketplace and negotiate that. That's it. If you want to be an online trainer and do it, we got a free resource. It's called the 10 Commandments of Online Training. The
Can
link
we
is-
get that in the description real quick? Or did you give it to Mo?
I gave it to Mo
Okay,
earlier.
perfect. Okay,
You can download
sorry.
it for free, and then
Thank you.
you might download that book and go through it and see, because he's going to tell you everything that's required to be an online trainer. But you might go through it and say, "Hey, man, this is not for me." You
And
know
just
what
so
I'm
y'all
saying? I
know,
wanna
that's
do-
pretty much what I used in the beginning to get in and make 6 figures. And I'm really surprised that Rand's giving this shit away for free. But
Come on, man.
But yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that's in there is exactly what I use to build my fitness business and kind of get in there. And you guys remember, man, I was a federal agent, bro. I had like 800, 900 followers on Instagram. I didn't have a big following like that, and I was able to scale up and get it to a point where I made more money doing that than I did even with the G. So You know, it's a good way to augment the income you already have. Especially, and the beauty is, if like, let's say you have a job already where you're making a good amount of money, you could do this shit on the side, bro.
Yeah.
So,
And
I
that's part
have
of
a
it.
lot
It's
of-
free.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
free.
students who do this shit on the side.
oh yeah,
You know, because maybe they like their job or maybe they're into something else and they just want some extra money.
yeah.
You know, some dudes just do it. Man, hey, I just want Gucci belt money or something. You know, some dudes are taking it to the next level. We got people making up. I mean, the top students are making like over 100K a month, right? But they took it to the next level. They got teams and they,
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, and salespeople and shit like that.
Yeah, when you get to that level, you know, yeah, you got full
That's
on
the next
sales
level.
teams
They're
and
doing
shit.
ads and stuff, but our average student makes between 5 and 10K within the first 90 days. You
It's
know?
fucking good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
The
And the
job,
beauty is with no overhead.
No
Yeah.
overhead, no
That's the
startup
biggest thing.
costs.
That's why this thing was so lucrative for me, especially because like I was doing it all online, so you don't have employees. Everything is automated, like with Trainerize or whatever. Because like you do it all, the app takes care of everything. Really, does like 80% of the work, 90% of the work for you.
Yeah, your job is just to keep them accountable,
Yeah.
man. Just keep them
Your job
accountable.
is to answer the phone if they hit you up, if you want to decide to do that, and tell them stop being a fat piece of shit.
what's scary is that the job market now is totally fucked.
Bro.
And job security is at an all-time low.
All-time
So having
low.
your own income is important nowadays, especially. So
I think so.
this is a way out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so, man.
And guys, just so y'all know, we got a Zoom call open for our Couch Club guys. Link is in the Couch Club, and also we're gonna open up the phone lines as well. But we're gonna prioritize Couch Club guys. So if you're a Couch Club guy, you're gonna get first priority. You're gonna be able to call into the show. This is the Nigga Ramsey show. Welcome to the Nigga Ramsey show now. So unless, did you have anything else, Brandon? You want to?
I just wanted to give them some game on
Yeah,
how
give
they.
them a quick little monologue, and then we can expand on
like just
answer
wait.
questions.
You know, whatever you decide. I feel like those are the areas.
Can we recap it real quick one more time?
Yeah. High ticket sales. That's gonna work. We have high ticket sales.
Copywriting.
Copywriting. That's right. Copywriting and what was the next one? It was
full
high
stack
ticket
of
sales,
software
copyright.
engineering?
Yeah, software engineering.
Yep.
Software engineering.
Full stack though. Very
full,
important
it's
for
got to
them
be full
from
stack,
beginning to end.
right? Because you can get your ideas stolen like me. You know, I know how to make front end, UIs, but I don't know how to do the other shit.
That's
right?
funny. Asian people tried to finesse us.
Yeah, they got us, man.
And then also with the copywriting,
Let's go.
you did give a good a disclaimer.
The copywriting is the most vulnerable
Yeah.
thing on this list.
People
People,
need to-
are still paying people for copyright, but it's the most vulnerable.
Project manager?
And here's the thing: a good copywriter is still better than AI. Like I still
Yeah.
pay my copywriters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they haven't.
You
been
need to
laid
be
off.
top tier, or else, yeah, it's vulnerable.
Yeah, so I wouldn't get. I don't know if I'd get into it now. I'm just listening. Right. And then we have
Project manager.
project managers.
Yeah.
Media buyers. Man, that's one of the ones that's the least vulnerable to AI. Like if you can buy Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google, Meta, X. If you know how to buy TikTok, if you know how to buy ads on social media platforms,
Which is something you've actually mastered.
Yeah, we
mastered,
spent
yeah.
millions and millions of dollars on that over the years, right? All right, and then we have it was prompt engineering / just AI expertise,
Okay.
right? AI expertise that includes prompt engineering, building agents for companies, businesses, AI agents. They can go out and automate things.
So
within the
basically,
business.
you hit this guy up and you say, "I need XYZ done." They're an expert with AI. They go handle it.
Yeah, like
they know how to get the most out of AI.
Exactly. My boy Jeremy got a dude on staff that does that shit for him. And he built a Jeremy AI for his students where like you can go in and just ask Jeremy questions, and he's building them all types. He has a whole AI tech stack.
Oh, that's smart.
But this guy is building it. Like I know the dude,
Yeah,
and Jeremy's paying him like a lot of money every month. So every time there's something new, they find ways to implement it in Jeremy's business so he stays ahead of shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's building a lot of like proprietary AI shit because once you get big, you don't want to, like, big companies, they don't want to just be using ChatGPT, right? Because now they're putting their data out there. They might have sensitive shit they don't want to put on there. You get what I'm saying? Like even me, like I have like local LLMs on my computer because it's shit that I don't want to put out to give to OpenAI or give to Google or give to Elon. Who knows what Elon's gonna do with it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. People are giving all their information to ChatGPT for free, not knowing that it's going to be held and stored in our database for a long time.
Or if you get sued, right? I can subpoena that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it can also be used in criminal
Nothing's
cases.
confidential.
But if you got that shit, on like local you know, something local. Man, my hard drive fucked up, man. Guys, you can't. Damn, the hard drive broke. Somebody hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like court cases, all that shit. You know,
That's scary.
yeah. There's we already have software engineering. Oh, data analytics.
Yeah.
Data science. That's the bar is surprisingly low. Like if you have a decent IQ, like just if you're not a dipshit, you can go on Coursera, take Google's data analytics certification. They have a few. They cost like $50 each, but it's made by Google. IBM has one too. You know, like a lot of these companies have it. Microsoft has one where you can go in and like learn these things. You know, and then these certifications are looked at as credible by like companies.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can either go get hired, go on Indeed, put your shit out, or you can go on fucking one of the freelancing sites and be like, yo, man,
Upwork or like
Upwork, man, yo,
Fiverr,
right? Now you a data analyst now, motherfucker. Go analyze data. I mean that the barrier of entry. You got to learn some shit that's you gotta learn. Probably have to learn Python and a few other languages. I think the good thing
here, what you really set up is like these are skill sets that people should learn to kind of future-proof themselves a bit outside of copywriting.
Copywriting is the only one like I hesitated to put it on the list because
So all right, let's
and
go.
I'm sorry, video editing. That's still that's pretty safe right now, man. Yeah. It's pretty safe. I'm telling you, video editing is pretty safe.
I'll tell you this: I hired a new editor for my vlogs.
Yeah.
Way better.
Well, you hired a guy, right? Yeah, man.
Way better.
And AI can help with that because now there's some of these new models that I've seen people implementing it seamlessly with real stuff, right? Like Runway AI or Google VR3 is making the video. It's not replacing the video. It's making their job easier, allowing them to be more creative. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, and then coaching, people need a human to keep them accountable. Nobody is accountable to machines, right? You get a fucking the best any app can do is send you a notification that you can ignore. You know what I'm saying? But a human that you pay money for, that still works, man. Coaching.
I mean, the human element is always going to be the most important.
In fact, the more we get in AI, I think human stuff is going to like real life stuff is going to be
even more potent
at a premium.
Yeah, you're right.
I think people are going to be going to live events more when things look too fake online.
Yeah,
people are going to want to do things live.
You're right.
Real shit. They're going to talk to real people.
I mean, just to give you guys an example, Trump purposely met with Putin in person a couple of days ago in Alaska because obviously meeting in person and running diplomacy is not the same as talking on the phone, even though they talked on the phone
many times,
a million times. So that human element doesn't just apply to sales and everything else like that, but it extends even to world diplomacy, guys. So very important. Okay, so yeah, we can go ahead and hit the Zoom call, and then we also got the phone number there. But like I said before, we're prioritizing Castle Club guys. So go ahead and hit us with your question, guys. Welcome to the Nigga Ramsey Show. And we got Brandon in the house and us.
What up?
Just raise your hand.
Yeah, and guys, we're gonna keep it strictly financial. Want to stay away from women. It's Monday, Money Monday. Let's focus on getting some money, guys, instead of chasing ass. So we got who's up first? Andrew.
Actually, I would argue getting money now is better. Is the best thing you could do to get chicks later on than anything else.
And when has it ever been different?
Well, remember, people
what part of human history?
My looks, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my game. I mean, you should have everything, but like
when you young, girls will fuck a pretty broke young motherfucker.
But clout does it.
Oh, clout.
Clout's next level.
Clout does. I stand corrected.
Yeah. That's
I stand corrected.
Andrew, go ahead. I see Andrew's first, right?
Yeah, but he's gonna raise his hand.
Oh, he didn't raise it. Oh, okay, guys, raise your hand in the Zoom call. They didn't. Okay, Jorge, yeah, guys, there's a bunch of you guys in the Zoom call. Just raise your hand.
Mm-hmm. Jorge.
Go ahead, Jorge.
Hola, amigo. Don't they stop.
Okay, he's not unmuting himself. All right. Well, you guys got to unmute yourselves. I don't know how to use Zoom, I guess.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
So I had a question regarding your calendar setup. So how do you usually set up your calendar and what?
Yeah, people asking. He's asking that.
Yo, we can hear your thing in the back, bro. Mute your TV.
You got it. Your TV's doing too much.
Hello?
Yeah,
bro, we can hear your TV in the back, bro. Mute it.
Oh, my bad.
Or me yourself, one of the two. Go ahead, Brandon. You got it.
Dios míos, Jorge. So the calendar, I plan every hour of every day in my calendar. I've been doing that for years. This has been a real cheat code for success for me. You know, really planning every hour of every day, making sure that every day is choreographed. So I'm not out here freestyling my days. You know, like because you're able to squeeze more success out of each day. So basically, the first thing I do is I set up some recurring task, right? So I make sure, you know, there's some meetings, there's some things I have to do at certain times every day or every week or maybe every other day or whatever the case may be. You use Google Calendar, you set up the recurring stuff. So I go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. I mean, tonight's going to be a little different, right? And that's fine, you know. But for the most part, I set up the recurring task every day, and then I build around it in the white spaces, things that help me accomplish my goals or things that I want to do, right? Like I'll put in, I'm hanging out with my nieces and nephews, man. So I'll put that time in there. When I'm with my son, I put the time in with my son, and you know, anything is important to me. When I say that, somebody's like, "Oh, Brandon," be like, "Yo, son, all right, that's it, son. We only had 2 hours," but it ain't like that. Kids have bedtime in schools and shit, you know. And I just make it around that, but. I plan everything that's important to me. Time I spend with my family, time I spend with my girl, time I spend, and most importantly, time I'm spend accomplishing my goals. And one thing that happens when you do that is not only do you get more done, you'll get rid of all your bad habits on accident because you're not going to put getting high and drinking in the calendar. Yeah, you're not going to put doom scrolling in the calendar. You're not going to put gooning in the calendar. You know what I'm saying? Set up, planning a little date for yourself.
Could you imagine put gooning in your calendar, bro? I need 20 minutes for this.
I need some goons.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Nah, you're not going to put that.
Ain't like an hour, nigga.
Yeah.
You be going on dates with yourself, you be lighting candles and shit playing.
Nah, I'm just saying
you be playing some Chris Brown in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Gooning is not smashing.
I'm smashing.
Yeah, gooning, bro.
Oh, man. You can't be playing in your goons. That's not gooning ain't recreation. It's maintenance. Anyway. Maintenance, not recreation. Anyway. No. So, but what happens is, like, all your bad habits, you won't have time for them. Because you stack your day with shit that'll help you accomplish your goals. Like, I stopped drinking and smoking weed on accident. Like 10 years ago, because I was planning out every hour of every day in my calendar. And I was like, man, I haven't drank or smoked in a long time. I might as well just quit. You know? It was like
it is the worst, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the most, I pretty much quit years ago. Once we started doing this entrepreneurial shit, really. Like since 2021, bro. And it's, don't even miss it at all.
I can't even lie.
Booze, all that's just trash.
While I was in Europe, I took some shots. It was terrible, bro.
Yeah, man.
I feel like shit, dude. I was like, yo, bro, this shit's terrible. How do niggas drink every weekend? I'm like, y'all niggas are dumb. Like,
bro,
how do you operate?
Bro,
I feel like shit.
Yeah. So, Jorge, I would suggest the first thing you do is put in the recurring task. And you can set up a Google Calendar and say, I'm only doing this on Thursday every week. Right. Or every other Tuesday I do this. Or every day. I just set up the recurring stuff. And then really plan out the remaining hours with things that help you accomplish your goals, or like you throw family shit in there. You sound like you probably Latino. They ain't naming niggas or whites Jorge, you know. So I'm gonna make that assumption, and so you probably got a huge family, right? So so put the family time in the calendar, right? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Put everything that's important to you in the calendar and start living out of it, and man, you do that shit for a week, it'll be the most productive week of your life. No bullshit. And if you do that, and if you do it, now you start stacking weeks like that on top of each other. There's no way you can't win. Like, I've never seen somebody do this for a certain amount of time and not really improve their lives substantially. Put your work. Motherfuckers be saying shit like, man, I don't have time to work out. I'm like, man, you got time. Just 168 hours in every week. You ain't got 1 hour a day. You ain't got 7 hours, you bitch nigga.
You gotta want to do it.
Yeah, you plan it. Like, you don't. People try to get around to the things that are important. Now you get around to the bullshit. You get around to the video games. You know, you get around to gooning, right? Yeah. But like the real shit, the important shit, you put in your calendar.
All right.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been very inconsistent because I don't have like a calendar set up. So
it's
very hard to stay consistent without like having a proper schedule.
All right, you got a iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
All right, cool. This is what I want you to do, man. Start planning everything in calendar and then pin that shit to the top, the calendar to the top. Because time is what life is made. Bruce Lee said, if you love life, don't waste time. Because time is what life is made of, right? So if you're not planning out the time, it's the most important. All your life is just time. That's all it is. And and how you spend it determines what you accomplish and how successful you become.
And life is short. We just saw some creators eating food in a restaurant.
Yo,
one of them came on the show, actually, Nina, and they almost died from a car running into the restaurant into their table.
I seen that shit.
Life is so short, man. Like, you got to work now.
Was that here in Miami?
I don't know where it was. I thought it was not real.
I saw that shit.
It actually is real.
Yeah, no, it was real.
I thought it was fake. I was like,
nah, he's got mad scars, dude.
Nah,
got
bro.
Mad scars all over.
It's real. That's crazy, bro. Imagine you're filming a video.
He looked like he caught a buck.
Take one
Was
bite.
that a drunk driver?
Who knows? I don't know the details, but imagine you're filming a video, right? You take one bite and bam, you could have
took one bite, man.
Bro, just one bite. That nigga was shook though.
He lived though.
Yeah,
shout out to him. I mean, I'd be shook too.
Anybody would be
that
shook.
shit was like the beginning of a Batman movie or something.
Yeah, that was wild.
That shit was intense.
But life is short, for sure.
Movie, bro. No, you didn't.
Right? Doesn't it look like the beginning of one of the fucking action movie?
No, you didn't.
You killed my parents.
That shit sound like the beginning of an
I kill you.
action movie, man.
All right. Who's next?
You, that's good, Jorge.
Thank you.
All right, man.
De nada, mi amigo.
Okay.
iPhone. No, I've been working on the Spanish. Yo hablar un poquito español.
Yes, sir. What? Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you go to fucking
yo,
they call me Poppy.
What up, iPhone?
Poppy Keto.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Freshy. Yo, what's up, Fresh and Fit? What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
bro?
What's up,
What's the
player?
question?
Ooh, my bad, bro. I'm in the gym right now.
you on the
putting in that
screen.
work.
You're not playing.
You know,
All right,
you
that's
see, I
what I'm
look
talking
crazy
about,
right
man.
now.
You working out his body and his mind.
Bro, I just came straight from work, you know, coming straight to the gym. You know, it's how we do it.
That's what's up, man. How can we help you, brother?
So this is a question for Fresh. You know, I've been trying to get a hold of this guy, bro.
Pause.
Not like that. Relax. But you know, so I've been trying to, you know, I actually recently posted you know, one of those things that you guys have, like, you know, when you donate. I actually asked you recently about the rental game. It was like Frankie Boy. That was my username.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So, like, you know, my boy's like into like this freaking, you know, guru life, but like, you know, I know a lot of people be making money out of it and stuff because they put in the work and everything. You know, he like convinced me. So, you know, I wanted to give it a shot. So I pretty much
to do car rentals.
I did. Yeah. No, I don't know too much about cars, not like that, but like I have a little bit of experience with it. But I want to like get to know because he's like really good with like cars. He does jewelry and all this shit, and you know I want to just get into it just to try it out. You know,
so
like
question.
I had a deal with Jason Bloom, and he had a car. He had a Benz truck posted for $20K down, but he sold it, you know, instantly, just like that. So I'm just trying to find like other deals, like, you know.
Yeah, so
if I can get your advice.
This is what I'll say, man. I did it for a little bit. Made some money, and I got out. Was it successful? Yes and no. However, keep in mind, bro, people you see online winning, for the most part, have a lot of systems in place that it works for them. Could have either failed time that they did the business or from experience from a mentor. Now, if you do go into this, you need to be handheld because you can make one mistake and lose your car, lose a client. These things happen all the time. Someone crashes your car. All these things have to be set up before you start doing this thing because it's a real business and it does take a lot of effort and time. However,
for sure.
Keep in mind though, if you're gonna buy one car, forget it, bro. You're gonna need at least 3 to 4 cars. And keep in mind as well, you should start small, but buying a Benz right away. Like this is what I'll say.
That's what he told me. You know, it's crazy that he told me because he was speaking to another dealer.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, if you really want to start small, like get like 3, like right now, like before we were just talking about this today. You know, he had a C8, an S class, and an Escalade. But I told him like, yo, the Escalade would probably be good for like chauffeurs and stuff. But you know, like I want him to like, you know, pretty much like help me out here because like I said, this is like all new to me, you know, and like obviously I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a bunch of people that are getting involved into this thing, and I know it's a lot of liability and stuff, you know. But like, you know, I just want to learn a little more.
Tell you what,
Because I know, Fresh. I know you've been like, you know,
tell you what,
this
bro.
is your life. You know, I've been following you for a minute, man. So like, you know, I know what you're about.
Thank you, bro. Tell you what, bro. Let's talk off stream because this is Brandon Carter's episode.
Got it.
But real quick, if you're gonna do this, how much do you have to like invest in this business?
Honestly, I'm willing to, you know, do whatever it takes. You know, I'm coming this week on Saturday. You know, because I have an apartment in Miami.
Yeah.
But in Aventura, you know, I recently just got it. I just gotta close the title, and you know, and from there I'm free. You know.
Okay, so
it'll be cool if like if I introduce myself to you and like, you know, you come show me around like as a Castle Club member, like, yo, what's up, and all this stuff.
Hey,
you know,
man, that's a whole meetup, brother. That shit gonna cost you.
That would be cool,
why not
man.
do it for the love, man?
You know,
I've been following you
man. Help him, man.
That gonna cost you, my friend.
I don't know why he hating on you, brother.
Listen, Brandon, I'm gonna do a phone call with you. Out of love, but meetup is the whole shebang, my boy.
All right, no, I understand.
Airport,
I know I'm going too fast, but you know, I just been following you guys for a minute. You know,
First gonna pick you up from the airport. First gonna pick you up from the plane station.
You know what? You know what? Brandon's gonna run your ads for you. So you meet in person.
I don't know this nigga. He ain't a Club member. He a Castle Club member, man. Tell him, but
I'm
y'all look down for each
I
other.
got no problem helping you, bro, for sure. I don't want you to mess up because I messed up on some things that I should have known better. But you coming into the game, making those mistakes won't be good for you. So I'll help you with a phone call, maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then we should be good to go from there. But give me your information. Maybe put it in the chat.
I know you got Instagram, right?
No, put it in the Zoom chat. Your info.
Oh, the Zoom chat?
Yeah,
okay.
and then Bill's will send it to me. Either your Instagram or your Telegram.
And put your credit card number, date of birth, mother's maiden name.
If I guess me a tax write-off, sure, why not, bro?
Yeah, man. With you guys. Just I don't. Should I put my phone number
don't
in
do anything yet. Just
meeting?
wait till we do the call because you need to do this the right way, bro. Because if you do it wrong, it's gonna fuck you up.
Okay, got you, buddy. Got you.
You put your number in there. First, gonna pick you up from the plane station, homie.
All right, let's get the next person on the line. Who's up next?
All right, I appreciate it, guys.
All right,
Take care.
Peace out.
Let's go to Anthony Sanchez. Hey, guys, just make the question nice and quick so that we can get as many people through as possible, bro. Let's Anthony, go ahead. Hit us with your question. Or iPhone, is it?
Anthony.
Oh, it's Anthony? Okay, L. Anthony Sanchez. Go ahead.
What's going on, guys? Chief Rocker here. My question is to Brandon Carter.
What's up, man?
¿Qué onda, güey? Me as a trucker, my schedule just kind of like goes everywhere, and I don't find out what my schedule is going to be like for the next day until like 9-10 hours in of driving. Is there a way I can go about that with setting like the gym and like
So what you
doing other things?
What I tell people like you when as long as you know the night before, right? You're gonna have to do it. You're not gonna have as many like recurring things, or you can have recurring things and just move them around based off what happens the next day. Because even me, I wake up and I look at my calendar or I look at Slack or some of my employees, and it might be some shit going on, and I have to move things around on my calendar, and I'm not afraid to do that. That's fine. It's like it's a game plan, but it's not. I'm not rigid about it. You know, I'm still allowed to be flexible, and the plan can change at any moment. You know. But it's not. But it's better to have a plan than to be out here freestyling. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you know by the morning what's going on, then you can go in your calendar and start moving things around like Tetris, and just make it fit. Pause.
Ow! Copy. Appreciate you, man. I heard through you from John MLD. He's my mentor.
Hey,
so
that's what's up, man. Shout out to you,
MLD.
Appreciate you guys.
MLD.
I'm going to bed.
Man. Yeah.
All right, bro. All right, man. Let's.
Peace.
Who's up next? We got Spartan. What's up, Spartan?
Oh, congrats to you, brother.
Thanks, man. I actually had a question, but from about the ATM together. There was a guy, another Castle Club member, who was making like 1,000 from ATM together. I was hoping that if I got on the call, I might get in touch with that guy. So that's basically it. Obviously, thanks to Fresh now that he helped me. YouTube is doing well, so I'm thinking of. I'm trying to figure out, okay, where am I going to put this money in to, I guess, to make more money, stuff like that.
No, just don't count on the YouTube rev, bro. Like one thing I'll say, I'll warn everybody that wants to be a YouTuber, bro. Never count on YouTube rev, bro. You could get hit with an apocalypse. you can get hit with them demonetizing you, whatever, bro. Like, never, ever, ever rely on YouTube ever again, bro. Well, I never will, but I tell all the people out
actually,
there.
it's funny. That's what actually happened to me.
Last time.
Oh, they demonetized him?
Yeah.
No. I got nuked.
He got banned.
Yeah, it's for the. Do you remember the Vitali stuff? Yeah, they scrubbed all that, and my channel got swiped away. So, yeah.
Oh, you were clipping Vitali shit.
Yeah, so when Vitali got arrested, some of that stuff got hit, and then I appealed, and obviously it was done.
Okay.
Yeah, they just took it off.
Yeah, they look at that shit as vigilante shit, bro. So yeah, they won't. Yeah, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, that was
predators.
But yeah, so I'm back now. Things are going a lot better.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out, okay, because I have like 33K in available credit card. Not liquid, I'm like available credit, and then 40K in like capital. I'm thinking, okay, what do I put this in to earn me revenue so I can pay off my expenses? Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm trying to get in touch with that guy so I can figure out.
Well, just say his name, bro, and then we'll move on to the next person. I know you're trying to move on. You're trying to get a hold. What's his name?
I don't know his name. I was hoping if I come on here like, hey, I want to speak to you, I can get in touch with that guy.
Put it in the Zoom chat then, and then hopefully he's here. Put in the Zoom chat. Maybe he might be in there responding to you in the Zoom chat.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's go to Stefan Thomas. Let's go, guys. Stefari Thomas. Questions for Brandon, guys. Let's keep it financial.
Stefari. I bet you he's black. I bet you anything. They ain't not making white Stefaris. They ain't making white Stefaris yet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
and he's black. I know it, man. I know my people.
Yeah, man.
How you doing? Blessings. All right, so just a quick inquiry. So I'm looking for possibilities. So I'm an international student.
No.
I'm from Jamaica.
No, did y'all know you from Jamaica?
Yeah, you didn't have accent?
No, I'm
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm Jamaican.
Sarcasm.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, nah. What the go on? What the go on?
Yeah, dude. I'm there, man. Yeah, man. Big up. So basically, due to the immigration situation, I'm not able to work, but I'm looking for possibilities to basically make money. And the only possibility I have now is day trading because I know I can do that in Jamaica. So I know that is legal for me to make money, but I'm looking for like other possibilities where I can make money and not get it illegally, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, well, are you here like on a student visa or some shit?
Yeah, that's right.
So they can't work there?
No.
Yeah, it gets into they can't. He has to have like a work visa. I mean, bro, you go to school, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Try to do work study with your school, bro. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That ain't paying. That can't pay school fee. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
that's like minimum.
But you're a full-time student, right?
Yeah, I'm a full-time student.
Yeah, I mean, or you could apply for a work visa too, bro, while you're a student.
How would I go about that? Just asking.
Well, man, because you'd have to get a work visa. You could go ahead and get a company to sponsor you. That's one way. But the other thing also is that, like, if you're in an online business, I don't know if that's subject to. Well, it depends.
Right.
That's a tricky situation when you're a student, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll say this, bro. Obviously, do the work study, right? I know you said that you're going to need more money than that, but like that's weird though, bro, because if you got a student visa, you had to have shown that you have the ability to sustain yourself, right? In the United States.
Yeah, that's right. But this is the thing. I want to be able to assist my mother.
Jamaican nigga scamming, bro. Nigga probably didn't put the right shit in paperwork, man.
I don't believe it. I don't believe in college and all that. It's just that I just had to.
The man them needs more. Oh my God!
For a while,
Man.
I had to leave where I'm from because it's not a good place. So I was like, okay, let me do this college thing to get out of that area, Try to better my life.
Jamaican scammer, man.
Nah, not a scammer. Oh not a scammer.
Okay.
I was a scammer, I wouldn't even be here.
Trust me, my daddy. Trust me.
Yeah,
I don't really care what people
Well,
say.
I would say this is what I'll say, bro. Start researching, man. All jokes aside, start researching ways to pick up employment, get a temporary work permit while you're here. I think you can apply for one and get one. Even as a student.
All right.
They're probably going to
I'll
ask
do
you to
that.
like show documentation, but I think you could do it, bro. You can absolutely get a temporary work authorization, EAD card, employment authorization document, EAD, even as a student. But you're going to have to apply and get one. But you can do it. That's how I would say step one, so you don't get yourself in trouble and, work while you're here as a student and violate.
Yeah, that's right.
All jokes aside.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to like go to like a company that I would like to work for to get that.
Well, that's one of the ways, but I would say work on trying to get an EAD first. That one of the ways you can get one is get a company sponsor you, but there's other ways to do it as well for a student. I'm just not familiar with it right now because I haven't read up on it for a minute because obviously DAD situation has switched up quite a bit, and we got Trump in office. Bro, I'll be honest with you, whenever we have Republicans in office, they're not as pro-immigration, so it might be a little bit harder for you. But I would say research it, find a way to what you can do to get an EAD as a student visa holder, and go from there.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
No worries, my friend.
All right.
All right, who's up next? Nigel? Nigel, go ahead. Nigel Adams.
What?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
Goddamn.
Your hair got its own agenda, Nigel.
Yeah. Sorry, but hey, I'm a big fan. You guys, you guys saved my life. It's thanks to you that I'm even here. So I just want to shout out to you guys. Brandon, love your videos. I watch you all the time. Thank you for everything.
Hey, you're welcome. And congratulations.
My main question is, so I watch Brandon Carter a lot, and he's always talking about how, no excuse, work 84 hours a week, consistent, work hard. I used to work 80 hours a week all the time, like last year, but now I have my son, and he lives with me full time. I don't know, can you?
To Myron, I'm a big fan of Myron.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hey man, this is my son right here.
No worries, dude. No
Myron,
worries.
I'm gonna ask
Don't worry,
you a question.
we turn the camera off so they don't see him.
Yo, chill. Just hold on.
We turn the camera off so they don't see him. But what's up, buddy? How are you?
Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
My son, he loves Brandon Carter. He's like, he wants to grow up to be like Brandon Carter.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Yeah. He's
got a bright future.
He's a huge fan. I just want to kind of like figure out what's the best route to like kind of being able to work 84 hours a week consistently.
Yeah.
While having a son, because he has. I take him to all his appointments. He lives with me full time. He lives with me. I take him to his appointments. I've been kind of struggling to work 80 hours a week.
You probably can't, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you probably can't. Like that advice is for like when I hear these young guys telling me, "Hey man, I'm broke," and they just sitting around being broke, So I would preface that like you got to do what you can do at capacity within the confines of your responsibility, And if you got responsibilities, it's cool. I get it, man. I'm a dad too.
My son doesn't make sense for him to get a babysitter, you think, or he'd have to cost and analyze it, right?
It depends on how many hours a week are you working now on average?
So currently right now on average is like 40, 50. I was working 80, 70 hours a week when my son was living with his mom in Florida, but now we're in Washington now and he's living with me. And I've been kind of struggling to it's not that I don't want to, it's the fact that like I've been having him full time. I do have my mom helping me out sometimes babysitting, but she can only do so much, and it's my responsibility to take care of him.
And I want to commend you for being a good dad, though, man. I think we shouted out, man. Like, we got good dads out here, taking responsibility, and that's the most important relationship you have, So, I would say, you figure out what your capacity is and work at capacity, right? And it might not be the same as a kid who's got, who doesn't have his own children, and you just do what you can. And it might make sense to get a babysitter sometime.
Yeah, if it makes sense for you financially, you can get if you make more than if you're able to actually make more, and that money doesn't go towards the babysitter, you can cost analyze that. If you have family, maybe the baby mother's mom or your mom, or if you have any type of family in the area, they can help you as well, where they can watch them for a few hours so that you can work more hours. But it really comes down to a cost-benefit analysis of like, you know, babysitters are expensive, so you working those extra hours, the reality is, are you going to actually profit from doing those extra hours? If you're not, then it doesn't make sense. But if you can, then that's an option that you can go, or leaning on family. I don't know. I know you said you moved and you guys are in Washington now, but if you do have some family in Washington, that could also be a great asset to you.
And what might be making more sense, I don't know where you're at financially right now, right? So if you're in a cool position right now, it might make sense to invest in some sort of skill set that can get you a higher paying job, or more. You start making more money per hour. Does that make sense? Right? Like that might make sense. I don't know what you're.
I see what you're saying. Like those hours that he's not working.
Yeah,
he could take those hours with his son and learn a new skill set to make more
at the crib.
I see what you
know,
mean. Yeah.
Like
okay,
maybe
it's a really good idea.
I just don't know. I don't know. I would have to know more about your situation and what you have going on. But these are
I mean, I won't take too much of your time. But basically, I was making around 5 to 6K a year, a month.
Mm-hmm.
But now I live in Washington. I live in the Seattle area, Bellevue area, and it's pretty expensive out here. And I'm only making about 3K a month right now at the moment, and rent's like almost $2,000. So I'm kind of pushing on that.
All right, so now you're in a position where you might have to like get some more money, like immediately. You know?
Yeah, you got to make more. You got an earning problem, bro. So since you have an earning problem, there's only really two ways to deal with that. You either A, earn more through working more hours, or B, leverage a skill set so you can get paid more for your time. So in this situation, dude, I would say for sure, if you can't, let's say you can't afford a babysitter, or you don't have anyone that can help you with the extra hours, take those extra hours to learn something new so that you can get paid more with the job you already do.
And he sounds like he's old enough where like you ain't got to like make sure he's not. You know, it's not like a toddler. It's not like a toddler. You got to stop from killing
9.
himself.
He's 9. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's 9, man. So like, listen, man. Yo, what up, homie?
Can I ask him a question now?
You throw on some Brandon Carter videos. I haven't watched that.
Yeah.
Can I
on repeat, and then you could be like working on a skill set, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I've been trying to do, is figure out what kind of like skill I can learn or whatever. I've been also looking into like investments, like index funds and stuff like that.
But it's not. You don't have enough. You don't have enough for it to make a difference. You know, like you need to make more money.
Yeah, this is an earning issue, so we got to get you to earn more.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. My son just wants to shout out and Anar, just give me one sec.
Yeah.
Don't ask anything crazy, okay? All right, just what are you gonna say?
What's up, homie?
Wait. Okay. So Myron, I'm a big fan of you, and I'm also a big fan of Brandon Carter. And so the question I want to ask you is when a man and a woman are in court together, and when they're asking and when other people, like the judge thinks the woman are the innocent one, when it's so obvious when the women are actually not. Like, why don't you why don't you trust a man more? Men more, because it's very obvious the women are
Hey, my friend, that's a good question.
Taking care of the kids.
Hey, man, that's a good question, bro. We need you to grow up and become a politician and fix this, okay?
Facts, bro. I wish I had the answers, man. We need the new generation to fix it.
Grow up. Yeah. We need you to grow up and become a politician, bro.
It's your responsibility. And also give us the stock tips once you do it.
Bro, put him on YouTube, bro. Put him on YouTube already.
Yeah, no, man. And all jokes aside, bro, that is a good question, a very good question. It's very profound that a young man like you would come up with a question like that. But yeah, dude, we need the future, bro. People like you to come in and change the laws and help guys out.
Yeah, man.
All right, say thank you.
Thank you. But what's the answer to my question?
We don't know, bro.
You are the answer, my friend. The future is the answer. We need kids like you that are going to grow up and become politicians and change it, man. You are the answer, my friend. All right? So make sure you go to school, you become successful so you can go ahead and make a change and get these laws out of here, man, and help guys out.
Yeah, man.
You're the future, bro, okay?
It's up to you, brother. We all dependent on you.
Facts.
And guess what? Hey.
Say thank you. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, man, no worries.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you guys.
No worries, man. Love you too, man. Peace. Let's go to the next guy. Who's up next here?
Imagine he saves
W Kid, man.
He saves the space coming up.
You know what, man?
10 years.
I don't let my son watch Brandon Carter videos, but everybody raised their kids different, and it's working out for this one. I might be making a mistake.
He's 9 years old, asking a question like that.
Asking
That's
questions.
great, man. Asking really good questions, bro. Like, so yeah, man. That's our future right there, bro. That is our future. So we need more people like that. What's up, man? Who's this caller?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can y'all hear me all right?
Yo, iPhone, what's popping, man?
Welcome.
What's good, man? TJ's the name. Sorry I didn't have a chance to change it yet, but I appreciate all you guys do, man, and thank you guys, Brandon, Fresh, Myron, man. I really appreciate you, and I'm be cautious of you guys' time. I know you guys have a lot going on.
Hit us with the question, man.
No problem, my phone.
Hit us with the question.
For real. So I was wondering, what would be, I guess, some steps to take if I'm looking to get started in real estate? Right now, I got about 80K liquid ready to go, and I'm thinking about doing property investments. So I was just wondering, like, Myron, when you first got started in that, what were the first things that you looked out for and the first steps that you took to get started?
80K.
Myron, I think you should answer it. You got more property than me.
Yeah, but you've been buying a bunch. But you,
I buy Section 8, and I do a little.
Oh yeah, any of y'all.
But Myron has more expertise.
I'll keep it simple, bro. The number one thing, look, I think when you first start out in real estate, you want to buy turnkeys, okay?
Okay.
And the reason why I say turnkeys is because, and I would say buy a turnkey and then buy a property that's like in your immediate vicinity that you can look at and check on, okay? I wouldn't really start investing into out of state and everything else like that unless you have a system like Brandon does in the Midwest where he's working with someone and he's able to get the deals in a certain way and he has someone managing this stuff over there. But I'll say your first deal, bro, get it done close to you. If you want to live in a house hack, you can. Or if not, then you're going to have to put 20% down. But I always tell people, try to get your first property to be a turnkey. So it's ready to go as soon as you buy it. As far as like, cash flowing. And then on top of that, keep it in the same state or area as you so you can like look at it and kind of learn how to deal with the real estate property from a property manager perspective as well. Because at first house, you want to deal with you want to learn how to deal with toilet issues or, plumbing or any of that crap. And 1 to 2 houses are manageable in the beginning, and then you can kind of work and build from there. But that's what I'd say, just to get yourself started, to make it nice and simple.
Got you. And so are you like seeking the help of like real estate brokers, investors, like?
No, do your first deal by yourself, man. Do your first deal by yourself. Use a real estate agent. Buy it, whether you want to procure it as a house hack like Fresh did, or you want to go ahead and buy it as an investor like I did and put your 20% down. It really depends on how much money you have and the housing prices in your area. But do that first deal from beginning to end on your own. Use a real estate agent. Understand the entire process, because I do think that it's extremely valuable for you to take a deal from making an offer to putting your earnest deposit to looking at it, doing your inspections, doing your appraisal, all that. That's all vital stuff for you to learn how it works, and then go from there. Negotiating all that stuff. Cool?
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right, and you know what, man? I might do another episode on how to buy real estate step by step for 2025 for you guys. But we have
sounds good, man. I appreciate y'all time. Thank you.
No worries, bro.
All right, iPhone, holla at you, man.
Now, you've said that you deal with Section 8, which Section 8 can be really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I stay away from it because they tend to be problematic tenants. But if you can be in an area where the rents are fairly stagnant and they don't go up, I think Section 8 is fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, if the rents go up, like you raise the rents, you know what I'm saying? Like if Section 8 pays the rents, so
but the only that sucks, you got to get it approved by the state, and then they got to say that they're going to do it.
Yeah, like, there's a process.
I've noticed with Section 8, it's really good in like the Midwest because once the rents kind of stay the same for a year or 2 or 3 years. In Miami, while the problem is because the property value was going up, so the rent was going up with that. So I'd lock in a certain rate as Section 8, and then I'd need to up it again.
Yeah.
And then instead of doing the paperwork, I'd be like, with the tenant, look, rents in the area really is this. So a tenant will be like, all right, well, you know what? I'll take the Section 8 and I'll give you the 200 or 300.
Yeah.
But the problem with these niggas is that they don't pay that portion they're supposed to pay.
They don't pay the 200,
They don't pay the 200 or 300 because that's why they got Section 8 in the first place, because they're irresponsible fiscally. They're stupid. So what ends up happening, and this is like just really, I would say stay away from Section 8 guys in areas where the rent is amenable to change and go up.
Yeah.
Because the Section 8 is not going to keep up with the rising rent rates, and then you're always going to have to fucking tell these guys, yo, you owe me 100 here, 200 here, and it adds up, bro.
Yeah,
it adds up.
I had one experience, bro. Never again.
Yeah,
was it in Miami?
Miami.
Well, yeah,
older,
I can't do it here.
See, you're smart. He did Section 8. If you're gonna do Section 8, bro, learn from our mistake.
Midwest.
Do it the way
Middle of
brands
nowhere,
do it.
Midwest, man. Midwest.
Also, Anton Daniels, same thing, Midwest.
Yep. Do it. Do it. Basically, it could be anywhere in the U.S. really, but it's got to be somewhere where the rent ain't going up like that.
And the
in Miami, it's flying up, dude. It was going to like a couple $100 every month or so because people were flocking here. So we had to raise. You want to raise the rent to keep up with costs. And then they can't fucking afford it. And then you got to go to Section 8 and be like, well, I need to raise the rent. And then it takes months for them to approve it. And all fuck that.
Bro,
shit.
it was so bad. I had to go to the office for Section 8 to talk to them. Listen, my tenant is not paying. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then can't do it in Miami.
Write them a letter.
You got
to
do that shit in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And you want to get like some old people in there, preferably.
Yep.
You know, some old people and or veterans, cripples and shit like that. Because they ain't get. If you get like an old cripple.
Yeah.
In there, right? They're not going to be blowing the money. Partying or they will be blowing it on Hennessy or Quaaludes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they just old, man.
But that's my biggest tip for you guys. Section 8 is fantastic, but you got to be somewhere where the rent is fairly stable. If you try to do Section 8 in an area where rent is amenable to go up, Austin, Texas, Miami, Dallas, any of these areas that are hot real estate markets where property prices go up, fuck no, man. Don't do Section 8.
And Ohio, fucking, the Indiana,
Illinois, and rural areas.
Yeah, rural Illinois.
Kansas, you want to be areas like that, man. So
not Chicago, obviously, but like rural.
Like Chicago's a perfect example of like, you don't want to, because it's expensive and rent will probably go up because it's a major city. And then,
not even the suburbs of Chicago. Like, you want to go out to, man, the suburbs, you go out to the suburbs of Chicago, man, them white people was gangster, man. Straight up, man. You go to I know some white thugs from Rockford, Illinois, man. Thugs.
Let's go ahead and hit some other people.
Yeah.
I think we got One Chest here. One Chest, you got a question for Brandon.
That's the homie. He's an HTT.
Yep.
That's my dog.
No, he's good?
Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay,
that's the homie.
Let's go to ME09 then. Let's get as many people knocked out as possible.
Paul.
No, these are no hands.
Oh, no hands? Okay, let's take a phone call then. 646-490-0394.
One guy's raising his hand.
What's his name?
Guillermo?
Good eye.
Guillermo Norrega?
Nigga had to do it on camera. He didn't know how to do it on the computer.
Yeah. He was raising his physical hand.
You got to thank Brandon's girl, man. She saw you on the side there.
Facts. Don't be thanking my girl, man. Don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Facts, nigga.
All right, man. What's up, bro? What's your question?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time using Zoom, so.
Okay.
So, all right. So I had a question. So I know you're talking about, turnkeys and, using real estate, as an investment strategy, but other than that, what do you think would be good? Because I have, around 35 to 40K. And I'm 22, so I'm trying to
Brandon, you're pretty well diversified. You could hit this one for him.
Man, I stopped listening to him. No, it wasn't my fault, man.
He said he wants to get outside of real estate. He wants to get diversified and invest in other stuff. He has about 35 to 40K to invest.
Okay, cool, man.
Outside of real estate.
Yeah. So sorry about that, man. There was some shit going on in the background that distracted. Did y'all hear it? I don't know. I heard somebody screaming. Anyway, homie. Somebody screaming. I didn't know if there was a murder or a fight.
Probably one of the girls in the back.
But it's all good, man. All right, so you got 30, 40K. You want to diversify your portfolio is what I'm hearing. All right, so you can start investing in the stock market. He said he got some real estate. Is that what he said?
No, he said outside of real estate.
Outside of real estate, yeah. I prefer the stock market personally because I can do it from my phone.
Yeah, that's the first thing you really were getting into heavy, right?
Yeah, heavy. So there's a few different options, right? You can just do dollar cost averaging into an index fund. That's probably the safest thing to do, and that's what
an S&P.
Yeah, S&P.
Save 10% return.
VOO or QQQ. VOO is like the S&P 500, but it has smaller fees. Yeah, the Vanguard.
Each of these brokerages, bro, has their own code. But what Brandon's telling you, the bottom line is investing in a S&P. Investing in a index fund that follows the S&P 500, you can't go wrong, bro.
Yeah. So the S&P 500, I like VOO for that one. Or you could do QQQ. That's fine. Yeah, that's good too. Which is
QQQ is that?
That's Nasdaq, right? And it usually gets higher. You get a higher beta with Nasdaq.
And then VT Sachs, I think, if you're using Vanguard, of course, I think that's the entire stock market.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's right, man. Yeah, it's the whole time.
They're putting a lot of money into Nasdaq, right?
Nice. What I do is I don't buy Bitcoin itself. I invest into the ETF. IBIT is the ETF, and it's and the reason I like it. Let me tell you why. is because now you can do some. You got a good amount of bread, right? So you can do some interesting things with options as it pertains to the stock market. For example, I never just buy a stock or an ETF like just straight out. What I do is I sell what's called a cash secure put. So if the stock is, if the instrument, whatever you're trying to buy, let's say it costs $100, it's at $100, right? I'll sell a cash secure put where I'll put up the money to say, hey man, at the end of the month, I'll buy it at, let's say $90, right? And then what they'll do is they'll give me what's called a premium for that. No, I mean, I sell a cash secure put. I apologize. I sell and so the brokerage will hold your bread, but they'll give you a premium depending on what you buy, right?
Yeah.
And they'll pay you to promise to buy it. And that's what, so they'll hold your money, right? Now, one or two things happen. You pick a strikes price, and one or two things happen. Let's say it's to the end of the month. At the end of the month, I'll buy it at 90 if it's at 90, right? If it's above 90, then you get your money back and you get to keep the premium that they gave you, right? But if it goes down, it's like, okay, cool, man. It's called, you get assigned. And now I bought the stock for good. I bought it for a cheaper price than it is right now.
So let me make sure I have this right, because that's very
cash secure put.
And I know we've talked about puts before. This is something that you specialize in. You've been doing it for
selling
years.
Puts. I mean, it's selling puts, not buying them. So like, it's selling, and you got to put up the cash. You got to put enough cash to buy 100 shares.
Okay, I'm going to make it super, just so I can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say some random stock. You're saying I want to buy it at $90. It's $100 right now.
Yeah.
So you give the
pick the
brokerage.
price.
You give them 90.
Yeah.
They hold it.
They're gonna hold the
90 or the full price 100.
100 times 90. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, 900.
Okay. Oh, so they're gonna take
9,000. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So
they're gonna hold that
because you got to buy 100.
Yeah. Okay. If I bought one option is 100 shares.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll buy it. Listen, hey brokerage, I'll buy it at 90. Right. You can hold the money, and you got to pick up what's called a date, right? You pick your strike price, which is the price I want to buy it at. Then you pick the date, expiration date. At the end of the month, it's at 90. I'll buy it for this, you know. And if it goes up, then by that time they just give you the money back. But they pay you. You get a premium.
Gotcha.
You get money. Because when people are buying options, they're buying them from me, right? Because I'm selling options. You know, that's how Warren Buffett enters and exits stocks.
Fascinating. Okay, so to get an option, that's 100 shares in that company.
Yeah.
Let's say it's $100. Mm-hmm. That's $10,000 total, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, to get that option is $10,000. So you're saying, look, I don't want to buy it at 100. I want to buy it at 90.
Yeah.
So you basically put up the You put up the 90 per 9,000.
Yeah.
That you would have paid for it.
You would have paid for it.
What you would have paid for it if it was at that price.
And they're gonna give you, and you get paid to buy it
to do that, so that they can hold your money.
Yeah, and you get paid what's called a premium.
It's like the bank using your money on fucking interest.
Exactly what's like.
That's
And then
you're selling, not buying that.
And here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. Let's say you end up with it. It goes
let's
down
say
to
hits
that
your price. You give them, let's say
lower.
a month.
Yeah.
You say you give them a month. Okay, you got 30 days to get or I'm gonna wait 30 days for it to hit $90.
Yeah. And then let's say now I bought it, but I bought it for cheaper than I was going to anyway, right? I bought it for the price I wanted to, right?
Or if it goes down.
Yeah, if it goes down.
And then once it hits that $90, it triggers the pay.
No. Only if it's at that date or whatever date you pick, right? It can go past 90 and then back up.
Okay.
It's like where is it at that date?
Okay. Now if it's added there, you get it.
Yeah.
If it's not
or
there,
below, right? So you could fuck up. So you end up buying it. You'll be in the red immediately. Like it can go to 80.
Oh, and you won't get that money back.
No, yeah, you still have to buy it at 90.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
But maybe that premium offsets some of that.
Maybe, right?
Okay.
And then it's like, all right, I only do it with shit that I wanted, that I was going to buy anyway, and I was going to hold long term.
I see.
You get what I'm saying?
I see what
I'm
you're...
not. It's not like a trade.
Okay.
But then when you own the stock, right? Let's say you own 100 shares or something, right? You could sell what's called a covered call. So I'd be like, let's say you end up with it shit at 90 where you got assigned. So next month I'll be like, listen, I'll sell my shit at 100. Right.
Okay.
If that
would you just procure?
And you don't have to put no money up. You just they hold your stock as collateral. Right. It's called a covered call. Your stock covers it. Right. Boom. And then you still get a premium. So if it hits your strike price, then you sell it, but you put it above where you
got it.
You want to sell it at a profit,
of course.
But if you know what you're doing, then you can not get assigned, right? And you can just keep collecting premium on the stock you already have. There was a time I had a big portfolio, man. I was making like $20K a month
just off doing
doing this, because you can't.
How much time would you dedicate a day to this, you would say?
I would do it weekly.
Okay,
so
all right.
Monday, yeah. Mondays.
So 4 times a month, you're in here, kind of in there for a couple, an hour?
Yeah. Maybe I give myself an hour to do it.
$20K a month for 4 hours of work, pretty much.
Yeah.
You would say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so just like learn. You're gonna have to make that bigger if you want me to read it. Yeah, man, I'm 42, man. She's trying to. Yeah, or you could just fucking buy the shares.
I mean, I like that, because I think this is something that's maybe some guys here can get involved in, because I know a lot of people don't like real estate because you got to get a bank involved, loans, all this other shit, all this credit checks,
it's expensive.
Inspections. It's a very, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, the real estate process is extremely cumbersome and a pain in the ass. So I understand why people are reluctant, but I didn't think about this. So I just want to make sure I get this right, because this is a lot of value that you're giving here, Brandon.
Yeah.
So let's say because there are people here, they're sitting on $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 and they don't want to go into real estate.
You can start doing that.
So what they could do is, let's say they got a share, so they want to buy an option, which is 100 shares of a company.
They're gonna sell. They're gonna sell. If they got the money, you sell a cash secure put.
Okay, and that's at that $90 thing that we discussed.
Yeah, let's say it's at 100. You can sell it below that. Like you pick the strike price, which is 90.
Okay,
and then you pick the date.
And then if it hits that number by the date,
then you end up buying it, but you get paid to sell the stock. To sell,
you like the premium, right?
You collect the premium, so you get paid to buy it.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't just buy Bitcoin. I do that on the.
I see what you're saying.
On the ETF, yeah.
Because you're able to almost double dip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not almost.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's a way you can almost like get a dividend off of stocks that don't give a dividend.
Who told you that?
Huh? I went to
You've been
college.
doing it for years, bro. All right. He's been doing this thing on the side for years.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Does that help, bro? Hell, I learned something.
Yeah.
Or you can just like buy the stock, like dollar cost average into those
individual
ETFs.
stocks.
And like I really like the Bitcoin ETF, man. I feel like it's.
I need to bring a trader that does options to the podcast. I think I know somebody. That's really good, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you could do that, man. Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
All right.
Just Google cash secure puts and cover calls if you want to learn more about that, or if you want to keep it super simple, then just buy the ETFs, S&P 500, QQQ, IBIT, which is the Bitcoin one, and you could just do that.
Huh? That works.
All right, bro.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
No worries.
We got Key.
Who's up next?
Lock and Key.
Yeah, man. Giving y'all lots of value, man, on the money stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's up next?
This last one here.
Last one?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. What's going on, Key?
Post game. Hey, man, making life good, man. Can't wait for you guys to get back out to Vegas. But had a quick question about the money stuff since y'all were talking stocks and high sales.
Sure.
First one might be maybe Brandon, you'd be able to help answer this. Do you know what the minimum is to collateralize your stock portfolio? Let's say you wanted to use that as an asset to be able to use some capital to do other projects.
Yeah, I think that's going to depend on the lending institution.
Okay.
And also you could just have a margin account, right? And some brokerages are just fucking loan you money right off that. What you have a margin account. You can just borrow money, like Robinhood. If I'm not mistaken, would just let you borrow some money if you have Robinhood and you have a margin account.
Can you explain real quick to the audience what a margin account is?
A margin account is like you can buy or sell. You can buy stocks on margin, so you can put in let's say you put in $100,000. Now you can probably, depending on the instrument you're buying, but for the most part, you can buy like $200,000 worth of. Yeah.
So it's almost like they're giving you stock on consignment?
You can buy it on consignment. Now, some things have.
But how do you pay it back then?
No, it's like when you sell, right? When you sell, it's just like you're buying twice as much. Basically, you're borrowing money from the brokerage if you have a margin account. But sometimes you could just borrow the money, you know. And
so they'll lend you money to buy stocks on their brokerage.
And you put up your money as your money's kind of like collateral, right? However, if you fucking pick the wrong shit or shit goes down, it can fuck you up because then we get what's called a margin call, and they'll start selling your shit for you.
To make sure that they're no longer in the red.
They'll be like, yo, either put some more money in this shit, or we're just going to fucking liquidate your shit so they can get their cash back.
And then every brokerage, I'm assuming, has different trigger points of this where they're going to start fucking with your margin account?
For the most part. I don't know. I haven't fucked with a whole bunch of different brokerage accounts, you know. So, but for the most part, yeah, you can definitely get a margin account. And it's like, you know, when there's like big crashes and you see a lot of people who bought shit on margin, shit starts fucking falling fast. That's why shit starts falling fast because people.
Do you have a margin account yourself, or?
Oh yeah,
you do. Do you suggest people? Well, I mean, you seem like a bit more of a sophisticated investor, but do you suggest this for beginners or anybody that like, this has got to be?
You know
what,
man? Doing? I don't know. I mean, I would buy on margin for sure, just because if you've just started, like today's the first day you heard the word stock or ETF, then nah, just get a regular account. Yeah.
For those that are a bit more sophisticated, like the caller here, what would you suggest people on margin? How much should they be, I guess, allowing the brokers to give them to purchase stock? Like what margin, I guess, would you say is the max to be safe?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So like with this, basically with the margin account, you can essentially use your stock, the equity in your own stocks to purchase more kind of on consignment.
Yeah.
What would you say is the max that people should never go above?
Well, you know what? It's not that. It's really like how much cushion you have. So there's like, they'll typically tell you how much cash you have to have in there before your shit gets, but they have to start liquidating the stocks on your behalf, you know? Like you get margin calls. I remember I was so heavily invested in like 2002 that they were just like, hey man, this because shit went way down, like, you know, there was a kind of a big correction, and I had placed some big bets on certain things and they hadn't panned out at just yet, right? And they were like, they said, hey man, you got to put some more money in here or we're gonna have to start selling some accounts, you know. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. I had to put some more money in there. So
yeah, what's the max margin you should say they be messing with them so they don't run into that situation?
Man,
or is it just...
It depends on the person, and then it's really just how much cash, how much of a buffer you have. You gotta have enough cash in there or be profitable enough that it's not a big deal.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't recommend doing margins at all for a beginner. You might lose everything doing that. It's not safe.
Yeah, I can. Everything. I understand.
Unless people lost everything from that overnight.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's dangerous, bro.
You got to be very disciplined.
But I think he's not buying on margin. I think I can win off his topic. He just wants to be able to borrow from his assets.
Yeah, that's what your question is, bro. Right? You want to borrow basically from what you already have in equity to procure more.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done that. I never like went to the bank and be like, yo, put my stock up as collateral.
I don't think they'll give you a loan, bro.
No, they will.
They will?
Yeah.
Yeah, for stocks.
Oh yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
How much?
My boy showed his portfolio to the dealership.
Well, how much do you got to have?
A lot
for them to.
Dude, they gave him a loan for a car.
Well, that's what like
crazy
like super wealthy people do. They never sell their stock.
Yeah,
they just borrow against it.
Yeah,
it's called buy, borrow, die.
It's smart.
Where you just keep borrowing against it because loans are tax free.
Yeah.
So that's why like these big a lot of guys, they talk about their net worth. It's not cash flow, right? They don't even want a whole bunch of cash because their portfolio, their stock, they can use that as collateral and they buy.
I've never thought about using your stocks as a. I mean, for me, I've always looked at it. Real estate is the best way to, you know, because a bank will always give you a loan on your property, or whatever, especially if it's paid off. But I never thought about using your stock portfolio. But I would assume, like, if you got a big ass stock portfolio,
you can definitely do it. I've never done it, so I don't know the answer to your question. I don't want to bullshit you.
Them boys and the whites,
do
that a lot.
All right,
yeah,
fair. But
that's who I learned it from. Fresh, I learned from them boys.
I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas are.
I mean, that's the key because like loans are tax free.
Yeah.
So like, what people will do, they'll buy investments and they'll just take loans against
and
live off it.
That's really what it is. Yeah,
and you can do it with real estate. You can do that. That's why, like, I think Beyonce and Jay-Z, they just refinanced one of their homes. But they just want this is cash.
Yeah,
you know, they can do mad shit with it.
That's smart. That's true. Yeah, because that's when you get that money, cash out refi. It's not. Yeah, loans are not taxable.
Yeah,
that's income that they're not going to tax.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, this is what people do all the time. Well, they'll procure the asset and then borrow against it.
Yeah.
And they use that money.
My boy was like,
then use another asset to pay that one off, and just keep doing that shit.
Me and one of my boys, he's got a huge stock portfolio, and my homie on Instagram, Booty King. What? Paul, yeah, he teach girls how to build bigger butts.
Oh,
yeah, the homie Booty King, and he was like, man, don't pay taxes, buy stock, and just get a loan from off your stock to pay the taxes. I was like, yo, you brilliant, Booty King.
Shit. He has. I think I know who you're talking about. Him and his girl run a camp together for girls. Yeah, for girls.
Booty Quiff.
Yeah,
it's
one of his students. All right, cool. Let's get to the next person. Good question, bro. Good question.
That's the last one for Chris.
That was the last one
for Chris.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's one more.
Well, I see two hands here.
Chris,
let's knock them out real fast.
Cool.
All right, rapid fire these last two. Go ahead.
iPhone 6.
Oh, it's one. Okay, it's iPhone. Okay, iPhone. Go ahead. You're the last one, bro.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
What's up, brother? Hit us with your question, please.
Good. So I just want to get the right now I'm locked for 5 years for the fourplex real estate investor. After 5 years, to probably like 2027, 2028.
Bro, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. You're kind of mumbling a bit. What is the question? Something about a fourplex.
Yes, a fourplex.
What about your fourplex?
I'm locked. I can't. Am I able to cash out refinance my home for the next property?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, I mean, rates are a little high right now. When you said you bought it 4 years ago?
I bought it 2 years ago, July 23.
Okay. Well, how much money did you put down on it?
I put around almost 40K.
You put 40K down?
Yeah. It was around that time.
What was the purchase price?
202.
What was the purchase price? 202?
Yeah.
So did you buy it at your 40K? Are you talking about you put 40K as in like 20% down, or is that your total closing costs?
No, it was for me and my father. We split.
Okay. All right. How did you buy this? Did you buy as an investor, or did you live in it?
As an investor.
Okay, so you put 20% down.
Yes.
Okay. And you put 20% down, and you're saying you put 10% down, and your dad put 10% down?
Yes.
Okay. So who owns the house? You or him, or both of y'all own it together?
Yeah, it's a co-borrower.
Okay, so you go. All right, so your father's entitled to half. Okay, so what you want to do now is you bought it 4 years ago. You bought it for 202. What's it worth now?
Now it's around almost 275.
275. What was the interest rate you purchased it at?
It was 5.9%.
Okay, I don't know what
percentage rate.
You bought it what? 5.9?
Yeah, 5.9%.
What interest rates now? Like 7, 8?
Yeah, around there floating.
I mean, you could do a refi, bro, but the interest rate's going to be higher. So, and you're going to be able to borrow about 70% of the equity in there. So,
yeah.
How much left do you have? So you have how much loan equity in there? Let's say it's 275. You knocked out 40K, 160. I mean, you'll have about 70% of the equity that you can tap into. It's up to you, bro, if you want to do that. But remember that once you pull that money out, you got to do something with it.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm gonna get another property after.
You can.
First time.
You can definitely do that.
Okay.
But I think a home equity line of credit might be better for you.
Okay, the HELOC.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be harder to get one though.
The books.
It's gonna be harder to get one.
Yeah, no, the interest rate's too high.
Oh, the HELOC is too high with interest rates?
Yeah.
Did you talk to somebody already?
No. That was before. It's a third party. It was a third party bank. But for sure next year I'll get my own bank.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, if you've already talked to people and the HELOC is just out of the question when it comes to the cost value, then do the cash out refi, bro. Just remember that with the cash out refi, you got to deploy that money immediately to because once the clock starts right there when you pull it out.
Okay.
So have a deal in place or something in place so that you can put that money.
All right. That's perfect. Okay, guys. Thank you.
All right, bro. Later.
Okay, bye.
Yo,
what's up?
My fault. I was reading the fucking Rumble chat.
Yeah, Rumble chat making funny.
They was saying some funny shit, man.
Yeah, they always.
Chris wants to start outdoors.
Yeah. All right, so guys, we're gonna get off here. We'll be back in about 20 minutes. Literally, going to just like get right back into it. We got some lovely ladies in here. We're going to redo the studio. We'll catch you guys back here in a bit.
Yo,
Peace.